If you believe any of these five things about investing, you're losing money every single day. And the worst part? These myths are being taught by parents, friends, and even some financial advisors who should know better. I'm going to show you exactly what's keeping you poor, why it's wrong, and most importantly, what to do instead. And if you're watching this from India, Brazil, the Philippines, the United States, or anywhere in between, this applies to you. Let's dive in. Real quick, I'm not here to sell you some get rich quick scheme or tell you to buy crypto. I'm here because I spent years believing these myths myself, and they cost me a lot of money and years of compound growth. Stay with me, and after each myth, I'm giving you the exact action step to fix it, no matter where you live or how much money you have. Let's get into it. Myth number one: you need a lot of money to start investing. Look, if you're supporting your parents, sending money home, dealing with rent, kids, college, it honestly feels insulting when someone on YouTube says, just invest more. You must be thinking, with what money? So a lot of people pause this idea for the future. When my salary doubles, when my business takes off, when I move countries. And that future never quite arrives. But here's what really matters. It's not about the amount, it's about the habit and the time. Even small amounts can matter if they're consistent and if you give them enough years to work. Whether you're in the US using Robinhood, in India using Groww or Zerodha, in Brazil using Rico or XP, or in Southeast Asia using Mumu, fractional shares and low-cost platforms mean the barrier to entry is basically zero. So a better belief is this: I don't need a lot of money to start. I need a small, realistic habit that respects my current responsibilities. So here is the action step for this. Open a brokerage account this week. Find whatever amount you won't miss for a long time and set up an automatic investment into a low-cost index fund or ETF. The myth says you need money to start. The truth is, you need to start to have money. Myth number two: investing is just gambling, or too risky, or it's only for rich people. Look, I get it. If you grew up in a family where money was tight, or it was a salary-driven house, the idea of investing feels like throwing your hard-earned savings into a fire. Especially if that money might be needed for your parents, your kids, or emergencies. But here's the difference between gambling and investing, and this is critical. When you gamble, you're hoping for a random outcome. When you invest, you're buying a piece of real businesses that make real products and generate real profits. When you buy an index fund, you're not betting on red or black. You're buying small pieces of thousands of companies. Over the last 100 years, the stock market has averaged about 10% returns annually. Yes, there are down years, but over time, the trend is undeniable. That's not gambling, that's participating in global economic growth. And the only for rich people part? That's what rich people want you to believe. Because as long as you're staying out of the market, they're buying up more shares while you're watching from the sidelines. The biggest risk is not investing. The biggest risk is doing nothing. The action step: stop thinking of investing as gambling. Start thinking of it as buying pieces of the global economy. Whether you're buying Vanguard's Total World Stock ETF, a Nifty 50 index fund in India, or an S&P 500 fund, you're not gambling. You're becoming a business owner. Invest long-term, 5 to 10 plus years. Ignore short-term market noise. The goal isn't to be lucky, it's to be patient. Myth number three: you need to be an expert before investing. It sounds logical. Learn more, watch the news, follow the markets, and you'll know when to buy and when to sell. But even professional investors with teams and data and billions of dollars struggle to time the market consistently. What usually happens to normal people is this. When prices are going up and everyone is excited, they finally feel safe and buy in because everyone is doing it. When prices fall and the news is scary, they panic and sell again because everyone seems to be doing it. They end up doing the exact opposite of what works: buying high, selling low. And apart from money, there's another cost: stress. If a red day in the market ruins your mood, if your family can feel that something is wrong just by your face, that's not wealth, that's stress. If the whole point of investing is to give your family more security and options, a strategy that steals your peace every single day is the wrong strategy. So a better belief is this: I don't have to predict the market. I need a simple, boring plan that works reasonably well, even if I have no idea what happens next. You don't need to predict the market, you need consistency. So what is the action step for this? Invest regularly. Choose diversified funds. Hold long term. Don't panic sell. That's it. No advanced knowledge required. The myth says you need to pick winners. The truth is, you just need to own everything and let time do the work. Myth number 4. Wait for the market to crash before you invest. Oh man, this one hurts because I believed it for years. I sat on the sidelines in 2020, 2021, 2022, convinced the market was too high and I should wait for the perfect moment. You know what happened? The market kept going up while I waited. And even in the years it went down, it eventually recovered and went higher than before. Here's the brutal truth. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can consistently predict market crashes. Not Warren Buffett, not the economists on CNBC. The math destroys this myth. Studies show that being fully invested beats trying to time the market in almost every scenario. Time in the market beats timing the market. Every single time. And here's what's happening while you wait. Inflation is eating away at your cash. Companies are paying dividends you're not collecting. And compound interest, the most powerful force in investing, isn't working for you. So stop waiting for the right time. The right time is when you have money you don't need for at least 5 years. If you're worried about a crash, that's literally what dollar cost averaging protects you from. You buy some when it's high, more when it's low, and it averages out. The myth says wait for the perfect moment. The truth is, the perfect moment was yesterday, and the second best moment is right now. Myth number 5. It's too late because AI or institutions control the market. Many people believe it's too late to invest because AI already controls the market. They think large institutions using powerful AI have an unfair advantage and ordinary people can no longer win. But this is simply not true. AI has made information more accessible, not less. Today you have more tools, more knowledge, and more access than any generation in human history. You can invest from your phone. You can learn from global experts instantly. You can start with small amounts. And most importantly, wealth is not built in a day. It is built through consistency over years. AI has not closed the door to wealth. It has opened it wider than ever before. Use AI. Do your own research, gather information. You will be amazed at the power you have in your hands now. I want to take a moment here because I know this stuff can feel overwhelming. Maybe you're watching this and thinking, I'm already behind, or I should have started years ago. But here's what I need you to hear. Every single wealthy person started with zero. Every single one. And here's the thing that I really believe. This isn't just about you getting rich. Making money is not about being greedy. Deep down in your heart, you know that this is about taking care of your family. This is about your kids not having to stress about money the way maybe you did. This is about having the freedom to help your parents. I believe wealth is just a tool for kindness. Look, I know some people say money is the root of all evil. But in my experience, wealth is just a tool. You can use it selfishly, or you can use it to take care of the people you love. That choice is yours. The markets will go up, the markets will go down. But if you stay invested, keep learning and ignore the noise, your future self will thank you. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on time. You've got this. You really do. So, quick recap. You don't need to be rich to start. You need a tiny, consistent habit. Investing only looks like gambling when we treat it like gambling. It's never perfectly early and never truly too late. The right time is when you decide to plan from where you are. Timing the market isn't a superpower. Having a simple, calm plan is. Don't fear AI. Use it to your advantage. Alright, so here's what I need you to do right now. First, if this video helped you, hit that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more people who need to hear it. And honestly, it helps me know I'm on the right track. Second, subscribe if you want more global investing content like this. I'm breaking down everything you need to know to build wealth, no matter where you live or how much you're starting with. Third, and this is the most important one, take action on one myth today. Not all 5, just pick one. Open that brokerage account. Set up that first automatic investment. Knowledge without action is just entertainment. Action is what changes your life. Drop a comment and tell me which myth surprised you the most, or which one you're committing to fix this week. I read every single comment. Remember, the best time to start investing was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Now go build that wealth. I'll see you in the next video.